Right, first thing to do is make sure we have this app here, and also that we are on the Wi-Fi, which we are not here. All these iPhones have Wi-Fi installed straight away, so if we go to settings to Wi-Fi, and then if we go nearer the building, the Wi-Fi will appear, and there we go. So we've got MMG restricted, and it has appeared in the top corner. Now we have Wi-Fi, we go into AutoCapture, and we come up with this screen here, as long as we're logged in. If we're not logged in, go in and see one of the salesmen who will give you the login details. From here, we will click on to the franchise, as we have set the car up in front in lots of space, and we have the 360 camera over there on the left and the tripod, and all the paperwork and price board from inside the car, outside the car, as there's nowhere to hide. As you can see, I've put in the registration plate as the car ahead, and now I just need to click on continue, and it will tie us into the photographs and videos. As soon as you put in the registration, it will come up with the information for the car. Click OK. It will then take us straight into the video. Now I've set the car up straight wheels in lots of space and left the window open, as the first video needs this. We'll go straight into now doing the 4 videos. So if I click on here, it will then show us what the first video will be. Excellent. We click on this again, and you go into this. As soon as you press ready, you'll be able to take the video, and this screen will go small into the top right hand corner, and you'll be able to mimic exactly what it does. For the second video, what we do is we set the car up with the boot open, and then we'll set up with the iPhone, and this is the video that you'll need. You can see we can pan around to the left, and then we just zoom in, walk in towards the boot, shall I say, until the video goes off. For the next video, we'll make sure the window stays open as the first video, and as you can see, the next video here, this is just the end of it. We start off in the front of the steering wheel. This is a very slow one, it takes about 15 seconds this one. Slowly pan to the center, and all the way down to the gear stick. But make sure you keep an eye on the video length at the bottom, which is a red bar that goes across. For the final video, what we do is open the back door, so we're going to say back seat, and then what we do is, here's the video, it's going to show you the content. So we go from the bottom and round in an anti-clockwise motion round to the back seats. Admittedly, this video is used with a 3-door, but we're here got a 5-door, so we're going to be at a slightly different angle. But just make sure again to keep an eye on the time on the bottom of it. Right, as soon as we are finished with the back seat video, it will go into this, which is now the external 360. So I've closed the front window, and now we are standing directly in front of the car. When you're ready, just press ready, and then walk, as the arrow is saying, all the way around the car, trying to keep the car in the frame at all time. After you've said OK to the external 360, it will come up with this screen here. What we do here is this is going to hook up to the internal 360 camera, which you've already set up on the large tripods. And as you can see here, I've set it up between the 2 front seats and sitting on the floor in front of the back seat. Make sure that you've been able to press the top button here, which is the on button, and the next button here onto the Wi-Fi. So this will turn, and as you can see here, it's got a flashing Wi-Fi. We go back to this, and hopefully if we click on the green and click on the join, it should then connect up to the camera. Which, as you can see, it has. Now you get to see me. There I am. So from this we would then take the camera, take the phone should say, and we will remove outside the car, closing the door, and then we can, when we're ready, press the blue button and it will take the 360 picture. But do make sure you are out of shot. When the 360 camera is done, it will come up with this screen. If you press on the green, they'll accept it, and then we are straight in to the photographs, which you can then walk around the car and do all the photographs as it shows here. Try and mimic exactly what it shows. It will show you a ghost, so you can line it up perfectly. As you can see here, we have the car still at the same angle we had it before, and we are looking to take the first picture. If it is not of the right angle, you will see the button on the right hand side. It will go red, for example there, if I push it up. So there we go. We're going to now get it together so the ghost is perfectly on the car. The button is blue, so that means we can click it and take a picture. Right, as you can see, I've now photographed all 37 photographs, which is standard photographs. However, there are two I cannot do as this does not have a sunroof. So as you can see, there's the sunroof one there, and also there's another sunroof one down the bottom there are still ghosted. So don't worry about doing them because they are not the photographs that are needed. So, and to make this up to 40, what I've done here is gone down to additional, and I'll take another 5 there, so that gets me up to 40. This brand likes to have 50 photographs per car, so what we're going to do now, that leaves 10 for the next stage, which is tagging. Okay, what we do here, when we have finished the photographs, we click on continue. It will go through, and then what it do is it'll bring up all the pictures we have done. So, for example, we are going to click on this first picture that I did here, as you saw from the last bit, and then we click on tag. So we can either do a tag here, which means it's got a feature, or we can go across here, which means it's got damage. This car is very good, so there's no damage. So we are going to have a feature here, and we are going to move it down here. Click on that, and then you're able to put what feature you want at the top here, and then take a picture of it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, at the top, when I get some focus back, at the top here I'm going to write in parking sensors, and I'm going to take a picture of the front. So as we just said there, I put parking sensors at the top. I've taken a picture of where the circle little sensors are on the front of the car, and all I need to do now is press the green button to go, and then I'll walk around the car and add another 9 tags, which will get up to the 50 that's needed for this car. Right, as you can see here, we have tagged 7 internal items, including navigation, heated seats, automatic transmission, cruise control, electric adjusting seats. So like I said, we need the 10 for the tagging to make this up to 50. From this point we will save, and this will show you where we have got all the tags. So we've got 1, 2, 3 and 7, so that takes us to 10. From there we will click on finish. That will then generate the asset. Takes a bit of time because we're not on Wi-Fi range at the moment. And then we are here ready to do the next car. To check that the car's gone through, you can click on the top right hand corner, go to processing, and it's there. Look, we are not in internet detection zone at the moment because we're nowhere near the building, but that's the one that's going to go through. As soon as we go back into the building after photographing all the cars, it will slowly go up. Just make sure it's on Wi-Fi as we did at the start. You can check all the ones you've done before, and then back to pending is the one you're doing now. So, but any problems, give us a call.